Hi Sutherland families, this is a tutorial on how to log into Google Classroom on your laptop at home. The first thing you need to know is that we'll work best under Google Chrome, a web browser Google Chrome. If you don't use that web browser, you can download it by simply searching Google Chrome download and adding that browser. If you do already use Chrome, or if you have a Gmail account, you might run into a few obstacles. So the very first thing you want to do when you've opened Google Chrome is look up here in this top line. You won't have as much stuff as I do, but at the end it will have a spot for you to sign in. If you already have a Gmail account, it will probably show that. When I click on that, I can go down to the gearbox under Other People, click on the gearbox, and I can add a person. So if I had a student, I could add that student's name. And this part doesn't need to be the email. It doesn't need to be anything more than what you want them called on your computer. And you can add that. And what that does is take you to a whole new browser that now belongs to that student. And so that's what you really want. You want a browser that belongs to that student. And then you can search for Google Classroom. And in Google Classroom, you're still not really logged into Google because we haven't put that email in that the school gave you. So we're going to go to Google Classroom and it's going to want you to sign in. And so now you're going to put in the email address that really isn't an email address that the school gave you. It's really your login for our Google Suite system. .us. So it should look like that, probably an initial and a last name. There's some variety if you have a common name. And then next, and then you'll have a password that your school provided. All right, and then you accept. And I like to save passwords. You obviously don't have to, but I do like that feature of Google Chrome. So now it's saying you're going to log into Google Classroom and you're going to log in as your student. We would prefer that parents didn't log into Google Classroom with private Gmail accounts. It's really just for students. There is a way for us to add your email account and you'll get notifications, but you need to let your teacher know that you want to do that. We don't want parents in the Google Classroom. It just gets super messy and hard to keep track of. So we'll probably delete you if you log in with a private Gmail account. So I'm going to continue as my student Ralph. And obviously I'm a student. And then your teacher may have done two things. They may have invited you, in which case you'll simply be taken right into the classroom once you've logged in with your school credentials. But if they send you a funny code, then this is the place that you'll enter that code. And I forgot to copy one, so I'm going to go back to my other browser, which I still have open, and I'm going to copy this code from second grade. So that I can join a classroom and demonstrate that to you. So they'll give you a code. They'll look similar to this. Some have numbers, some have letters. It's not case sensitive. And I'll click join. And that automatically takes me to East Primary second grade. So that is a choice for what you could do. And then if you have more than one class, then you'll be able to see all those classes right here. And your student will be able to click through the different classes. I think a lot of the lower primary grades are doing one per grade level. Secondary, your student will have up to 8 different Google Classrooms. And then so that's just how you get there and get in. And so then whenever your student wants to get back on that program, they'll go back up here and now your student will have a choice of how to get on. And then they'll go there, and then as soon as they type in classroom, I didn't spell it right, it will take them right to that webpage. So then it's super simple. So hopefully that helps with logging in on a laptop using the Chrome browser.